Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Kubeir, and it is another amazing episode. Marfa says, any idea when can 1111 knock come back? No, there is no idea when it will come back. But mind you, Ontario did invite that specific knock for a very long time, actually for months and months together. Actually, for two years, I think they continue to invite that NOC code. Well, at some point of time, the reason they're inviting these people is because of the labor market priorities, in the sense like these are considered to be in demand in the province at a given period of time. At some point of time, you cannot expect them to continue inviting the same occupation code throughout, because that would just mean that they have so many more of these people and less of something else. So the targeted occupation or the generic draw that they conduct is basically spread out over different occupations so that they are able to bring out some balance in the kind of people or profiles they are inviting into the province. And therefore, I can't tell you if 1111 will come back or not, but you need to just be aware that they may not do it at this point of time, or even if they will do, we cannot say when they might invite a specific knock, because as I said, it always depends on their labor market requirements at a given period of time. When will be the next draw for PR Ontario? So, well, if you're asking me about human capital priority stream, well, then again, they are not following any specific trends. People would like to believe that they follow a trend that after every X number of days they will conduct a draw. Again, Ontario is not obligated to conduct draws after a period of time. They do it as and how they are required to do it, because every single time they conduct a draw, not everybody accepts the invitation. A lot of people don't, for whatever reasons that might be, or basically applications are refused or rejected. So each time they process the applications, they have to check how much is the quota that they have available for this year, because they have to strictly follow their quota. And they can only issue nominations that are available to them from their quota. So they will keep checking on their balance and seeing what is available, what they can do, how many invitations they can issue. And based on that, they will do. Because mind you, they also have several other programs. It's not only human capital priority stream, they also have expression of interest for different, the skilled workers, the international graduates, the employer job offer stream, they have master's PhD stream, they have business entrepreneur streams. So they also need to make sure that the balance is maintained between all the streams so that they can complete their quota, complete their requirement for nomination for that particular year. And based on that, they will then be able to do that. Okay, Amy says, how long more will Canada be accepting immigrants? I'm planning to go study route and complete in 2 to 3 years. Will there be a program in 4 to 5 years? I don't know what's going to happen in 4 hours from now. I don't know what's going to happen in 4 days from now. I don't know what's going to happen in 4 weeks, 4 months from now. You're asking what's going to happen in 4 to 5 years. And nobody knows. We don't even know the world is going to be there in 4 to 5 years. But historically speaking, and going by the intelligent data education, which has been available to us, which has been presented to us, Canada is not going to stop immigration anytime soon. And that would be evident once, probably end of this month or early next month, Canada will announce its multi-year plan for immigration, which is usually a 3-year plan. So the years that will be announced would now be between 2022 to 2024. So once you see that kind of plan, you know for a fact Canada is not going anywhere as far as immigration is concerned. On the contrary, each year they're only going to increase the number of people they want to bring into Canada as immigrants. So I think you're pretty safe, and don't worry about that. Why are they changing NOC codes and their impact on PR files? Well, for people who do not know, NOC 2021 has already been published, and it will come in effect from next year, probably second part of next year. These NOC codes are being changed. Currently, you have skill type 0A or B or C and D, and next year it has already been changed, but it has to take effect. Now it will become tiers, T-E-R, T-E-E-R, okay? And that would be tier levels 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So 6 categories would be the new ones. Old categories were 5. The reason for changing them is because as far as Stats Canada or ESDC is claiming that they want to take into account different type of roles, different educations, different work experiences, and then redefine the NOC codes. They do it every 10 years. So the last time they did was in 2011. Then there was 2016 where the minor changes happened. So what NOC database you're following right now was the 2016 version. Now, the new one will be 2021 version that you will be using. And the impact would be that, first of all, the IRPA and IRPA, Immigration Refugee Protection Act, Immigration Refugee Protection Regulations, and ministerial instructions based on which the immigration law, or rather the whole application processing system, is established, those will have to be changed to incorporate the new tier level systems so that they can be identified correctly. More importantly, NOC skill type B has been further segregated into the tier levels 2 and tier levels 3, which could then become a bit of an issue, in the sense like we do not know how IRCC is going to incorporate these new tier levels into the program. Would tier level 3 be included? Would it be excluded? Would it be considered? Would it not be considered? That only time will tell. Once IRCC announces those details, those changes, we can then come out and talk about it in the open. Nitin Oberoi says, is 471 a good score? Well, why don't you tell me yourself, Nitin Oberoi? Look at the scores here. You have 500, you have 2,800 profiles here. 491 and above, you have 1,643 profiles. 481 and above, you have 4,444 profiles. 471 to 480, you have 12,212 profiles. Total of this is roughly 16, 17, 19, 20, 21,000. So the scores above 471, or the profiles in the pool above 471, are roughly 20,000, give or take a few. I mean, I'm not, because we don't know the exact individual score level profile. So what does that mean for you with so many profiles at the score level at 471? What that means is IRCC has to conduct 3 back-to-back draws of 6,000 invitations each to clear 18,000 profiles out of the pool, whereby then you can say, 471 may come in the next draw. That's the one thing. IRCC has to conduct 6 draws of 3,000 each, or 7 draws of 3,000 each for 471 to strike. What do you think is the likelihood of that happening? So don't ask me. I mean, think about it yourself. You know, this is not rocket science. This is not something which you need an avionics or aeronautic degree or understanding to understand. This is not your quantum physics. Simple calculations, simple mathematics. Go as per the past trends, what IRCC has been doing, how many invitations they've been inviting, how many draws they conduct, and then put it in respect to what is the score that you have, and then tell me. So the question that you asked is 471 a good score? Yes, 471 is a very good score. Is it going to get an invitation anytime soon? Well, I don't think it is going to get an invitation anytime soon. Even if IRCC was going to conduct a draw today, it will all depend on how many invitations are being issued. Are they issuing 6,000 invitations? Are they issuing 5? Are they issuing 4? Are they issuing 3? Are they issuing 2? And then how frequently are they conducting the draws of the same number of invitations? That will define how quickly will 471 strike. Not a good answer, not the answer you were probably looking for, but something that, you know, is what it is, kind of a thing. Marfa, should 471 look for a student route? If I was I cannot tell you whether you should look for one or not, but if I was a 471 candidate, I would be already in school, you know, ready, packing my bags and ready to come to Canada as a student, because I would find that to be much more promising. And yeah, I would find that to be much more a promising route at this point of time based on the given circumstances. I would do that. I would do it. I'm not sure if you should do it or not, but I would do it. Okay, Ganesh, thank you. All steps cleared. Can I expect next year? But this may not give time to serve notice period as medical expires. Any suggestion? Well, in most cases, they would give you quite a significant amount of time available for you to travel. So they will not say, okay, this is your passport request, travel next month. If you cannot travel next month, we'll cancel it. If they're going to give you a shorter duration of expiry on your visa, they will always give you, you know, some more time to sort of, you know, make that decision. Or they will give you some more, they will ask you, do you want to travel now or do you want to travel later? Or should we sort of, you know, give you want to redo your medicals and then we can give you a longer period of time. So you don't have to worry about that. That would pretty much be taken care of. But thank you so much for joining in.